Hey guys, today we're going to be unboxing a Hampton Bay Minuet 3 ceiling fan. I bet you didn't see this one coming. I made this one a surprise for all of you. Anyways, I got the ceiling fan off of the Home Depot website, so it's a much newer one, and you can tell that because of the newer Hampton Bay logo on the box. So the only difference between this and an older one, as far as I know, is just the poaching fobs, but if I have to guess, they probably increased capacitor values or something in it. But anyways, I'm really glad to finally have this fan. I remember seeing these on the Home Depot displays many years ago when this fan first came out. I think I actually remember seeing this in 2009, which is the year they came out, but I'm not exactly too sure if that's when it was, but yeah, I definitely remember seeing them in my early preschool years. And then I remember seeing them again sometime in my early elementary school years, around like 2013 or something like that, I guess. And yeah, so I haven't seen these ceiling fans in person in a long time because they're not very common to find. But now I'm finally going to be able to test one and see how it performs. And I've always thought these fans were pretty cool because of the colorful blades they have. And also because, it's a 6-blade fan, and I also really like the blade brackets these have as well. And honestly, I think this is my favorite version of the Minuet. I actually like these more than the Minuet 2s, which is kind of an unpopular opinion. But anyways, let's get to it now. So, I've got the instructions manual here. As you can see, it's got a perfect picture of that fan as well. And here we've got the blades. I actually already took some stuff out of the packages, but most of the stuff are still on the box. So we've got the red one, orange, yellow, green, blue, and pink. I mean magenta, actually. It's a lot more magenta. It should have been purple to make the full rainbow, but I guess I don't really mind. I kind of like this as well. Maybe even better. But anyways, yeah. There's that. And now we'll get the rest of the stuff out. Here is the canopy. Oh, or actually I don't think this is not the canopy. This is the thing that you put on top of the motor housing, I think. Not the canopy. Got the set screws right here, and the poaching fobs. You can see newer ones. They should have been white instead of brush nickel to match the fan, but I don't really mind. I've got the switch cap with the light kit on there. It's got that poaching right there. The down rod, which I'm not going to be using because I'm going to be flush mounting this fan. This is going to be installed in the basement, in the room where the Gulf Coast Dixie Bell is. And here's the light bulb that comes with the fan as well. And now we've got the blade brackets, the really unique blade bracket shape as well. I've always really liked these ones. And yeah, here's the other three. So I'll go put these somewhere safe here. So there we go, right there. And now we'll go take this off. I'll put that down. Sorry that was kind of loud. Anyways, got 3 more things here. We've got, now this is the canopy. I don't know why I said that other thing was the canopy, because I did take a look at all this stuff yesterday. So there's that. Here's the globe. Right here. And should probably go make some room for this. I'm gonna stack some of these blades on top of each other here. And last but not least, we've got the motor housing. As you can see, this is in the matte white finish instead of gloss white like the Minuet 2 was. And also, the blades are reversible to white. But yeah, like I said before, I'm very happy to have this ceiling fan finally after all these years. Honestly, I think it's long overdue, but that's okay. And actually, I remember back in 2017 when I didn't have a ceiling fan in my room yet. This was one of the fans that I had actually considered putting in my room. But I mean, I guess I changed my mind for some reason. I mean, I think around that time I was watching a lot of ceiling fan videos and I was really into Casablanca ceiling fans, so even though this was one of my suggestions, I didn't end up getting this fan. And actually I didn't end up getting a Casablanca fan either. I got a Hunter Ridgefield as my first ceiling fan, which ended up being a piece of junk. But, you know, that fan's not in my room anymore. It hasn't been in there for 4 years now. And I got rid of that fan last year. But anyways, enough about the Hunter Ridgefield. Let's continue talking about this fan. So, as you can see, it's got the pole chain right here. It's got the rubber packing mounts on here, but it's only got 5 of them instead of 6. So there's that. We'll go turn this motor housing over. As you can see this. I'm not so sure where the date code is on it. It's the actual date code. I mean, I don't think it's on here. This right here, I'm not so sure if this is actually the date code either, because this says circa 2013, but I don't think that's right, because this is definitely not. There's no way this is a 2013 model because this comes with the newer pull chains, and you can tell with the Hampton Bay logo on the box that this is clearly a newer one, a 2020 or older model. So yeah, I don't think this is actually the real date code. Maybe just the date of the UL file. Not so sure. You guys can tell me in the comment section below. But anyways, I'm glad I finally have this. Anyways, I'm going to put my phone down on here, and I'm going to take apart the blade arms now. Well, I mean, unwrap the blade arms and other things as well. Honestly, I gotta say that, like, when I saw these at Home Depot for the first time, it was like the first 6-blade ceiling fan I'd ever seen, and I thought it was really cool because I was so used to 5-blade ceiling fans. I was probably like 2 or 3 years old at the time. And yeah. And here I am now, a high school graduate, with this ceiling fan in my hands. And, yeah, hopefully we can get this fan installed on Sunday. But anyways, here is, the blade bracket here, one of them. I really love this blade bracket a lot, this style of blade arms. And they're exclusive to this ceiling fan only. But yeah, definitely something else for sure. Not so sure, like, what it's supposed to look like. I'm guessing like a flower or something. It looks like a lot of things, actually. Kind of looks like the ohms symbol. I do know that from school. So I'll get the others taken out now. And, yeah. Honestly, over the past few years, I kind of forgot about, this fan and didn't really consider it that much, but now I figured, yep, it's time I get this fan. And, this fan is only sold for $60, which it's surprising because this is like a special ceiling fan. It's got the multicolored blades, but then again, these were once display models at Home Depot where you could just go to the store and get one. And so it kind of makes sense that it's only $60 because it's just a 36-inch ceiling fan. And so yeah, nobody would want to pay that much money for a fan this small. When I mean that much money, I mean like nobody would want to pay like over $100 for a fan this small. I mean, anyone would be willing to pay for $60 for a fan this small, definitely. But yeah, there's another one right there. And also important to note that these fans do have the rubber on the blades. This is to prevent vibration, which thing that Hampton Bay does. And then there's one more blade bracket to unbox. So yeah, there's that. Might as well put all these in a pile and then show them to you. So yeah, there's that. Those are all the 6 blade arms. And yeah, this is my first Hampton Bay ceiling fan and also my first ceiling fan with 6 blades as well. So I'm really happy to have that. And there is also another colorful 6-blade fan that I remember seeing in my childhood. When I went camping, there was this rainbow Encon Petite. Well, not exactly a rainbow Encon Petite, but it was the one that had it's the one that had the green motor housing, and it had the red, yellow, and blue blades, and it had the black C brackets on it. And I thought that, when I saw it, like, it reminded me of this fan, although these fans are absolutely not related at all. And I definitely like this a lot more than the Encon Petite. And actually, I like this ceiling fan a lot more than the Hampton Bay Carousel, which is another unpopular opinion. Because I like, personally, I don't really care for the ways those fans look that much. I think they're kind of cool, but I definitely prefer this fan because it's got, it's got more colors on it, and you can even just flip the blades over to white to make it a casual ceiling fan as well, like shown on the box. But anyway, I'm going to take out the canopy now. There it is. And there's the canopy rain on there. Then the other thing to take out is right here. That would be the thing that you'd put on the top of the motor housing, which probably not going to be using because I'm flush mounting this fan. This is, here's the switch cap with the light holder on it. And the down rod, I don't really need to take this out of the box, but I mean, I guess I can. But it's just that I'm not going to be using this at all. Yeah, I don't really need to take this one out. There's a few more things that need to be taken out. Well, actually, there's really only one thing more. That's the globe right here. But yeah, there's the globe for the fan. Not exactly the most attractive globe, but it fits well for this fan at least. But yeah, there's that, pretty much. And I don't need to take out the screws just yet. But anyways, here, everything is out, laying out, and this thing right here is just my phone holder. But yeah, there's everything laying out now. And yeah, I'm so glad to finally have a Minuet 3, because this is a big, huge childhood fan for me, because not only a childhood fan, but one I haven't seen in a long time in person. And I think this is my favorite Hampton Bay ceiling fan, honestly. I mean, it's not the best one, but it's definitely my favorite one. Well, anyways, thanks for watching this video, and bye.